Wow, happy early Christmas. You get a TARDIS extended update. Woo, dead mod. Anyway, it's 5 a.m. This is the second take because the other one was so bad. Like, it's almost 6 a.m. actually. Okay, whatever. Number one change that has been requested. Not really, but they're disabled by default now. They're buggy, kind of annoying, really. But they're there still. It's just they're disabled by default, so people don't get confused. Because people are like, why did my TARDIS leave me? And then they blame the freaking devs, like, I just need the TARDIS extender. Like, oh yeah, I do. Whatever. And also, don't worry, the Among Us is still in there if you know what that is. If you don't, then I didn't say anything. Anyway, let's move to the other cool stuff. Technology. We got some new tech. So, before this update, there was just the TARDIS EMP, and it was pukey, big fart balls. It just sucks so bad. But now this is fully revised and works really well, in my opinion. So, turn it on, it charges up. You don't need a Sonic, I'm just doing it. Yeah, let's go to TARDIS here. It takes a bit to charge up. And it'll charge up. Let's go through the settings here. You can enable, disable them. They have a global cooldown. You can change all of it. It's very good, very customizable. Oh, I just barely went in at the right moment. There's like a sound effect and stuff. And then once the EMP is actually EMP'd, you can't turn on your TARDIS for a certain amount of time. You can put here. They're cool. There is another feature here, which I will get into later, relating the EMP, but it's also relating repair stuff. Okay, next we got the temporal stabilizer. So by default, only one are actually allowed in the world, because if you have multiple, it'd be so annoying. Nothing cool about it. Yep. Once it takes a certain amount of damage, it starts smacking. I thought it was really cool. I know you don't care, but who cares? I do. So they'll charge up for a bit. And let's just go just when it's on, nothing happens until you're actually in the time vortex. So let's just pop in there. Here we go. You got the cloister bells. You have no idea how long it took to get those cloister bells to freaking turn on. I hate TARDIS code. Yeah, you take damage. I might work on this more later. I just kind of wanted to get this out. And you just keep taking damage until you're out of the time vortex. Yeah, let's just... Actually, better idea. Okay. Yeah, that works, sure. Oh, something cool is... that's a feature. Boom, we're moving to repair extended. Well, there was like some smoke particles and stuff before, but this is pretty cool. I always wanted something like this, but I couldn't really get full functionality out of it. There's actually an extra extended section, which there was going to be like an isomorphic bypass, which uses the system I'm about to show you, but I just couldn't get it to work because of how the TARDIS mod works with isomorphic controls, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, so let's see here. What is the most efficient way to go about this? Probably turn off the shields. And just go at it with some gun here. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, that'll do the trick. There we go, perfect. So now your TARDIS is dead. Usually you just gotta repair, but... Oh, crap. Auxilliary Mode, what is that? Woo. Okay, so just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. And then it says a bunch of science mumbo jumbo, and then boom, Auxiliary Mode. In this mode, can't do anything, shields aren't on. You can do this anytime the TARDIS is powered down, so you can have an alive TARDIS and do it. It's pretty neat. Anyway, there's two things actually. You can self-repair normally, or redecorate. Or you can get to this, which I'm going to get to in a second, so let's just self-repair. Woo, it repairs and it has the smoke. Very cool. Okay. Now to the other part of the auxiliary thing. So if you have an EMP, and your TARDIS is going to be EMP'd for a while, let's just get in here. Wait for this thing. There we go. Can't turn on, but if we turn on auxiliary mode, by the way, I didn't say it, locking down mechanism time rotor handbrake, engine release, and then the power switch. Turns on auxiliary mode, just for the record. And then you can go to the engine release, and it'll actually reboot the whole thing. And just turn off, turn back on. Boom, your EMP is gone. Just, you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before, which is, whatever. Boom, that is all that done. And finally, for the most polished part, I feel, is the HADS rework I did. It is very customizable, I feel. Very good, very good. Let's just show you. So I'm just gonna be showing a lot of the default stuff, but you can toggle a lot of this, change the ranges, play it around. They are server side, so it affects everyone's TARDISes, not just your own. Which I could probably fix later. That's a future me problem. So in the normal, here I can just show you. Normal. Disappear because it got shot. No, and then like 20 seconds later, it comes back. But I decided that was stupid. So let's turn on the HADS real quick. Okay. It doesn't disappear. Why? There is a setting that allows it so if the creator's in a certain radius around the TARDIS, it won't disappear. So it just won't abandon you. It'll only leave if you aren't near it, I guess. Not using it for cover and it just disappears isn't very good. And another feature that the normal mod didn't have is enemies just being around it. Oh, there he goes. I actually decreased this range. It used to be 750. And it actually disappears. When the enemies are near it. They don't need to shoot or anything. The TARDIS will not come back at all until these guys are dead. Kind of like in the 14th Doctor, where the threat has to be killed. So just kill the... Wow, did he block it with the ball? Okay. Okay, I want to be outside. Oh, it's coming back. So it'll teleport back to, like, in the general area where I am. Specifically to the left of where I was looking. But we ignore that. Yeah, you're back. You can also change it, so if you don't like that, it can just go back to where it was, and it'll check around where it was for enemies instead of around you. Which is very nice. You can also be inside it, and it'll do whatever, and it's very cool. Awesome! Woo! That is the better HADS. And that is it. I don't know what else to add. My brain is so... What am I looking for? I don't know what else to add, so if you know what to add, let me know, and I probably won't implement it, but if I do, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. I'm going to bed, dude.